I felt like I should apologise for a recent episode of Weird Stuff in a Can where I reviewed a Hungarian sandwich spread, and I mistakenly thought it was Polish just because, well, it was an innocent mistake, but an ignorant one. I picked it up in a Polish shop and I just assumed it was Polish. I've been back there since. I've got a couple more cans of this stuff in different varieties, so we will be reviewing these on Weird Stuff in a Can, and I will get the origin right this time. So sorry about that. I messed up. And some of you have already forgiven me in the comments feed on that video, but I did feel like an apology was necessary, for the most part, because what I did there was kind of contrary to the ethic of what I'm trying to do with this Weird Stuff in a Can. What I'm trying to do with Weird Stuff in a Can is expose myself to other cultures, to other traditions and food from all around the world, and actually what I did there was pretty ignorant, considering that is the intent of what I'm trying to do there. So sorry, I will try not to make that mistake again. I will try to read the country of origin in the video, and maybe I won't make that mistake next time. I thought we'd also just have a look at this Dashcam, which I bought on Instagram. This is one of the Instagram scam videos. A lot of people commented a lot of things on that video. Firstly, I am really sorry about what my hands were doing at the start of that video. I had a lot to say and not much to show, and so I did this thing where I was taking this thing out of a box and putting it back in over and over again, and I know that annoyed a lot of people. It annoyed me when I watched it, but my hands were just doing their own thing there. I'm really sorry about that. But also, let's just have a look at some of the things that people said about this product. One of the things people said was it doesn't seem like bad value, even though it was misrepresented in the advert. It doesn't seem like a bad price for that set of features. Well, if you go on places like Wish or Banggood or whatever, you can pick this up for less than half the price that I paid for it on the Instagram scam advert. So if you were interested in buying this, don't buy it from there. Buy it from somewhere where it's more honestly advertised. A couple of people said I'm an idiot because I misread the description and the 7.8 inches was talking about the size of the mirror, not the size of the little screen. Well, that's wrong. That's not what the advert said. And anyway, 7.8 inches is less than the size of this mirror. But it's more than the size of the screen, so that doesn't make any sense as an explanation anyway. A few people commented that this might be made for the global market where people drive on the right side of the road, and that's a possibility, but actually this little ball and socket joint here on this camera just doesn't have sufficient freedom of movement to work in either case, I think. So when you have this fitted in a car in the UK, you'd have that fitted on the mirror, you'd have the mirror angled this way so that you can see the reflection out of the back window, and you'd have to try and move that way, and it just doesn't move far enough to be able to capture the centre of the windscreen. And likewise, if you were in the rest of the world where they drive on the right, and you'd have this fitted on your mirror like that, again, you'd have to try to move that, and it still doesn't reach the centre line of the car. So it's just a badly designed product. Other people pick me up on the battery thing, and they're right, that this product probably shouldn't have a battery in it. Most dash cams don't have a battery in them because they just have a capacitor to capture the last little bit of footage when you turn the car off. However, the product that was advertised actually had GPS and other features that you would use when the car is in stationary position. So that should have had a battery, but obviously most dash cams, if they are just pure dash cams, don't. One final thing a lot of people said was face reveal. Now, yes, my face was in the video. Hello. My face has never been a secret. It does appear in a lot of my other videos, so I'm not very worried about that, but there we go. It's never been a secret. It's on the front of my head. Okay, I thought it might be interesting just to have a little bit of a channel news segment here, because the Atomic Shrimp YouTube channel has grown phenomenally in the last month or so, and so we got a bunch of new subscribers on board, and we got a bunch of people who've already been here, and I just wanted to say a couple of things to all of you. The first is welcome and thank you for coming on board. I really do appreciate you being here and watching my content. But the other point is just to reassure people that if you came here for a specific type of content, don't worry, it's not going away. So I just put a bunch of stuff on the table here that we can look at to represent some of the content types that I will be making and continuing to make in future. So yes, if you came here because of all of the scam product reviews and the scam baiting videos, don't worry, there's going to be some more of that in future. If you came here for the regular product reviews, that's fine. If you came here for the crafts, both the wild crafts and the recycled crafts, I don't intend to stop doing any of that. I'm going to carry on doing everything that I have been doing on this channel and more. So we're going to do some more foraging. We're going to do some more recipes. We are certainly going to do some more weird stuff in a can. We might also cover a few of the topics and themes that I explored back on the Atomic Shrimp website before I had a YouTube channel. The site is still there, although I don't post very often to it now, because most of my content is here on YouTube. But we might do some of the makes that we did back on the Atomic Shrimp website. There's a link in the video description if you fancy browsing any of that. So that's the message. If you've just got here, welcome. If you've always been here, thanks for staying. And if you're here for any specific type of content, don't worry, it's not going away. I do always try to make my thumbnails and descriptions and titles as honest and straightforward as I can. So if you're subscribed and you see a video pop up in your feed that's from me and it's not on a topic you like, it's perfectly okay to skip it. Just skip it, there'll be another one along soon. So once again, thank you for subscribing, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.